Hello, YouTube. SuperSirianRigel here. It's been a long time. Since I streamed some Minecraft. And I was feeling nostalgic. So I got a lot of stuff going on in my life right now, and I don't know what's going to happen really. It's up to God, I suppose. Forgot how to play. Oh, that's right. L2, alright. I don't know what button I was trying to use it. I guess I get the feeling like this, especially when something's going on and God has to do some stuff in my life. I'm a Christian, so of course I need to talk about God. Jesus is part of my life. He's part of my life. And he's got plans for me right now. I don't know how they're going to go down, but I know they're going to be big. Maybe still be like a year before something. I think some things are going to happen before then, but at least one thing for sure I know is it's like going to be probably like a year away. Probably. I just wish that I know nobody's even watching this, but maybe somebody might watch it later. I don't know. But I was talking to my brothers in the church, and we're going to men's group on Monday nights. So I'm telling them what's going on. And so struggling with getting along with my stepdad. He don't believe like I do. Doesn't believe me. So he struggles with things. And there's a lot of things he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand why I do some things and make decisions, and why I say like I need to go to church, and why I need to pray, and why I need to worship. And those things have like never been important to him. So you know, that's a lot of people. I mean, I get it, because some of y'all didn't grow up with that, or you get hurt by people involved in that, or you see Christians, like you think Christians are supposed to be perfect or something, and when one proves not be perfect, you just think they're hypocrites or something. Not realizing that Christians are just people too. And they fail, they have problems. Even good Christians that follow Jesus, like, have had plenty of things happen in their lives that have hurt them and made them struggle. This guy. I'm wondering, what are you doing, Mr. Wondering Turtle? I'm not in, usually I'm like, get out of here, but I'll leave him alive. I'll let you live this time. Oh, look, a llama, and it's a normal llama instead of a wandering trader llama. Where are you going, Mr. Llama? Nope, he just kicked me off. Like, get out of here. What are you doing? He didn't like that idea. There's a cow. Hello there, cow. Yes, I mean, stepdad struggling, and like I said, God's doing something, because at the same time, me and my, look at this kitty. Sorry, distracted by the kitty. Got lag. Big things going on. Like, while I'm struggling with my stepdad son, and God decided now's the time, I guess, and all of a sudden, my real dad is. God was like, hey, look, here's like your, like, you don't feel like you have a family anymore. Since mom passed away a few years ago, it's been hard to feel like I have family, because me and my stepdad have never really felt like family. He's never really loved me like I needed him to. Never been the dad I needed. It's like we've done our best to get along, but and then, like, I'm feeling all like, yeah, I feel alone. I feel very alone. Like, where's my family? I know lots of people that have family, and a lot of people my age normally are like already married, kids, and they got their own family. They don't have to worry about their parents or having siblings or anything like that. It's like, nope, I don't have any of that. And God's like, well, you know, there is a section of your life that you don't remember, because it was taken away from you when you were like a little baby. You never got to have it, and that was the whole section of family that came along with my real dad, my biological dad. And then God, like, just decided, you know what, now's, it was like, surprise, I'm gonna make some things happen. And now you're gonna finally meet your real dad. And he's actually gonna wanna meet you. It isn't just gonna be like, oh, here he is, surprise, good luck. It's like, yeah, he wants to. It was through his sister, an aunt that I didn't know. God made me run into her, of all places, at Walmart. And what's funny is, like, I run into people I know at Walmart every once in a while, but not too often, unless it's just people I see at Walmart working there all the time, or something that I talk to all the time. But I rarely see people that I know outside of Walmart employees at Walmart. And I just ran into my aunt that I didn't know. She said she held me once, maybe when I was like 3 or 4 years old or something. Next, you know, we're talking, and she helps me out a little bit. She just gave me money. And then end up talking a few times and setting things up, and look, a horse just spawned or something. Where did you come from? Hello, buddy. And next thing you know, we're making plans to meet my real dad. He lives about 20-ish minutes away, probably. West from where I'm at. Not too far. But we ended up like we ended up meeting. It's pretty crazy. And probably end up. He was all happy to see me. And he was telling me things about my life. And about he knew from when we were kids and how what happened between him and Mom. And there's two sides of every story. My mom really didn't tell me a story much anything about what happened between them, other than apparently they got a divorce and all this stuff. Supposedly got a divorce, and didn't really say why. Didn't say he was a jerk. Didn't say he was neglectful. Didn't say anything. Maybe he like did something stupid. Like cheated on her once or something. I don't know. I feel like maybe just like some. They were both into. They weren't. Neither one of them were following Jesus like me. When they were young, back then, turns out I didn't even know that she was. I think he was 1 year older than her, and she was only 19 when she had me. $19 old. Oh. And some of the details, something about like, oh yeah, it might have been like kind of, I don't know, about a sort of like a shotgun wedding kind of thing. Because apparently he said she was technically pregnant first, but then they got married. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, stuff happens. It happens to a lot of people. Especially nowadays. Heck, a lot of people just have kids and don't even get married. I'm like, at least get married. Stop it. He said that she left her, him. Whoops. She left him. And apparently he did some. He probably messed up once, and with the way they were back then, it was just like, oh, nope, you messed up. It's over. Basically, that's how it is. That's how it is with a lot of people. Forgiveness. I don't know what's that. What is forgiveness? I don't know, something that most people don't have in them unless they know Jesus. It's like, you wronged me, shame on you, period. And you're out of here. One strike and you're out, buddy. One strike and you're out, you're done. Yeah. One strike. Anyways, I don't know, maybe he might have messed up more than one, I don't know. He didn't know. I feel like it was like, there were some mutual mistakes made, I believe. Equal mistakes on both parts. Somewhat. But neither one really innocent, that's for sure. Because he said something about like, one day my mom's sister, the second oldest of my grandma's daughters, my grandparents' daughters, had mom go take me and come over there and babysit my cousin, her name's Rachel, and she's like a month older than me. And then they stayed together. She left for a week, and after whatever happened, and then they're like, yep, not, and then it was like, nope, never going back. And well, he did come and like see me whenever my mom let him come and see me like on some birthdays and Christmases for like a few years, and then after that it was like, nope, stay away. He showed me some pictures. Then it was weird seeing them basically as very young adults. I mean, she was 19 in like one of those pictures, so some of those pictures. So I was like, holy cow. So it's so weird, and seeing pictures of me as a baby. Like, oh yeah, I was a little type. It's so crazy. I was like, I saw pictures of all three of us together, and I was like, wow, there's a few pictures of us, pictures of them together. It was like a crazy picture of them kissing. I was like, there's my real parents kissing. It's so weird. Some people are like, parents kiss each other, that's what happens. I'm like, so how do you think what do you think led to you coming into the world? I'm like, they kissed and other stuff happened. I'm like, yeah, I know, but just seeing my real parents, both of my actual parents together, and even in just a picture, it's just kind of like something. I don't know. So it just makes you wonder, like, what kind of life could we have had? I don't know. It's pretty crazy. I mean, it was kind of awesome to think about. I rode around with them a little bit because I rode with them to go out there and left my car in town. And they were like showing me, this house is where we all used to live, and this is the house that, like, it was like an aunt's house that you had your birthday in and all this stuff. This is that house, the birthday party where we showed a picture of you, where we took a picture of you and holding your hand, and and you had some cake or something. And yeah, that was in that house right there. And I was like, wow. I'm like, that's crazy. it was all something, and it was just weird having, it's just like my real dad, and it's like he was getting all emotional and stuff, and like, well, he's getting all emotional. It's like he like really wanted to see me or something. And he's happy to like talk to me, and it was weird. He would laugh at stuff. He would just laugh, like, and it was just kind of like. And then my aunt was like, she was like, yeah, he just laughs. That's just how he is. He just laughs at stuff, and just finds things funny and laughs. And I'm like, all I could think of was like, that's where I get it. How the crap? I'm trying to remember how to freaking. That's the camera. Oh, that's right. I was like, how the frick do you sprint? I can't remember. I'm trying to sprint down this stupid bridge. Not just casually walking. It was pretty good. We shared some stuff and talked. I got some pictures. Took pictures of his pictures. Some of them on my phone. So I can look at them and be like, yep, that's pretty crazy. And like, I don't know, I'm like the picture of like the picture when they were kissing and stuff. I was just like, they looked like they were in love. I just don't understand. I don't know what happened. I guess you gotta. That's why I guess. You know, as a Christian, I've learned that love is really a choice. It's not just emotion. Because most people get it that love, like they think love is just an emotion, and that's why there's so many divorces, because they think all love is an emotion, and then when eventually the emotions run out, or you have bad emotions, or some things go wrong, and everything just goes downhill, and you think, well, I don't feel it anymore, so it's time to quit, you know. And that is like the absolute incorrect response. Not how you're supposed to do it at all. Love is not an emotion. Love is a choice. And you're supposed to just choose. You're supposed to choose the love. Whoever's God put in your heart is the most important person to you, and you choose to love them, and you marry them or whatever, you're supposed to always choose them, no matter what, even if it gets tough, even if it sucks, even if you're fighting, even if you just don't, there's some things that you just don't get with each other, and you're supposed to you're always supposed to choose each other, even when it just doesn't make sense. I mean, of course, like, even the Bible itself, even Jesus said that if you're, like, in cases of, like, faithlessness, like somebody cheating on somebody or whatever, or someone argue that abuse is a form of faithlessness, or if you're really abusive, then that's kind of being faithless, and that's, like, the main reason for, like, those are the reasons, basically, for, yeah, you can technically leave in those situations. Like, God's like, yeah, I don't like it when people are unfaithful, so it's okay in that situation. But other than that, you're really supposed to always choose love, faithfulness. seen it anyways. I want to side tangent there, but yeah, apparently, like, oh my gosh, look at this. Hey there, buddy. How'd you get? Yeah, woof. How'd you get in there? You're looking at me like, I'm having a bad day. I can't get out of here. Oh, now you're gonna go for a ride. See you later. Here he goes. Yep. I'll go get him later. I don't have it set up to where it can come back. Unless it comes back on accident. I don't remember how I have it set up. Oh well. Yes, yeah, I went on a tangent, but yeah, I was just like, they look so in love. They were kissing. It's like this picture just shows them kissing, and it was like really passionate looking. I'm like, oh, well, they look so in love. I wonder how. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. Obviously, Mom's not even here. She's up there now. She's with Jesus. Oh, look, the wolf. He is going back, just very slowly. Let's just say hi to him. Hey, look, they make different color dogs now. Wow. I haven't seen one that's all brown. Uh-oh. Look at this. He's coming back. That's hilarious. Oh, I think he's stuck now, though. You're having fun, buddy? I heard him pant. He must be having fun. He's like, that was fun. Do it again. There you go, buddy. Have fun there, buddy. But yeah, big things have been happening, and just I don't know. I'm just sad, like, I mean, I told some of my brothers at church. And that's nice. I can't tell my stepdad right now because me and him have been too busy arguing. Whoa, there he comes. We're just not really talking right now. It's kind of sad. Oh, he's growling at something. He must be growling at that bunny. He's like, I'm gonna eat that bunny. No, you're not. You're gonna go on another trip. I don't know why, but that face makes him look like a predator. It's a predator dog. Like, not a predator like an actual wolf predator, but like a predator from the movies. Please don't hit me with your laser gun, Mr. Predator. Is he coming back? No, I guess he's not coming back this time. What happened, buddy? You get stuck down here? You got stuck this time. Go! Go! You can do it! Go up the hill. Oh, he's growling again. Oh, he saw another bunny. His dog friend, his other dog buddy will find that bunny eventually. Oh, he don't like it. It's like, I want to eat that thing. Yeah, you get mad at that bunny. Maybe have a dog growling at a bunny. It's funny. No, or wolves or whatever. He's like, no, that's not what they don't growl at the bunnies. They just run up to them and eat them. They don't care about wasting time growling at them. I don't know where the other dog went. Wolf or whatever. Maybe he despawned or something. Let it go, let it go. I can't believe I found a dog stuck in this. Oh, he's coming back. He's like, hey man, I'm just riding. See you later, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I was like, what am I looking at? I just saw something that was awkward. There was a bunny, and then another bunny was under the bunny, and then I'm just like, wow, they're making new bunnies right now. Inappropriate. Move along, move along. That reminded me of something someone really important said to me. It wasn't something important that they said, but the person was important. It's still important. But it was just something silly, like some moment, something about chickens. And she said she accidentally watched chickens have sex, and I was just like, oh, that's awkward. So she was at a friend's house, and her and her mom, and was at a friend's house, and talking about chickens or something, and watching it, looking at chickens, and then the mom said, look, they're making new chickens right now, and they're making eggs right now, or something, and they're like, oh, and she looked and was like kind of freaked out. I was kind of like, oh. Okay. And she said it was awkward because it was just awkward, period. But, and then something about it lasting like 5 seconds. I was like, I'm like, yep, it's pretty rough. Good thing they're just chickens. It'll be okay. Anyways. I don't know why that reminded me of that. It's stupid. What am I doing? It's okay, nobody's gonna watch this. Nobody cares. I mean, people care. Like, I'm never gonna be YouTube famous, it's fine. Hold on. Hold on. I set all this stuff up. Somebody I wish I could share this with. Somebody that really cared or used to care. It's like, hey, guess what? God did big things. He's doing, or he's at least doing, in the middle of doing big things. Just wanted to let you know. You know, just want to share it. Oh, it's going to be, I'm going to be on the other side all of this one day. And the person I want to share it all with might not be here right now, but they will be one day, and I'll try to. It'll be tough, because I'm not really good at remembering a million details of everything that's happened over a long period of time and then trying to tell somebody about it all. I'll do my best to like, hey, this is what you missed. This happened and this happened and this happened. God did this. God like said, hey, you know what? You ain't got no family? Well, here's some family. You ain't got no, you don't understand yourself? Here's your real dad, and you can start just kind of start figuring things out a little bit. Like the way he laughed, like the way he would laugh at stuff, just kind of laugh at this and laugh at that, and just, I was like, wow, that's where I get that from, because I laugh a lot. Even when I'm like not happy. If I'm hanging out with people and they say something funny or think something funny, I'll say something funny or think something funny, and I'll laugh and make the other people laugh. But it doesn't matter if even though if I'm on the inside, I'm just a wreck. I'll still like laugh at things or make other people laugh at things. Apparently he's the same way. And they both talked about going to church because they went to some church that's like near where they live. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's good. I'm glad. I was like, you love Jesus? And he's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, oh wow, I wish my stepdad loved Jesus. Just I just wish there's somebody I wish I could share with. One day it'll be alright. Yeah, Llama, smile for me. I'll smile at you. Oh, don't spit on me. I was like, no, the llama's gonna spit on me. I feel like that movie that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in. Llama spit on him. It was a llama or a camel. It might have been a camel. Spit on him, and it pissed him off, so he punched the camel and knocked it out. So, spit on him, and Arnold Schwarzenegger just had the most angry face, like, and just said, punches a camel. Camel's like, falls down. I was like, ooh. And I'm like, yep, that was really. Oh no, I thought of that. It's all this llama's fault. Oh, he's looking at me. I'm gonna hide behind this pole. Can't see mine. Hello, honeybee. such a fool. I took your love and I've been all the worst. Took the blow and didn't let it show. Stuck around to let me know. Built a family of our own. Look around. We made a garden and we love a family. So many reasons I would fight to stay for the courage when I feel. Take a look at what we made. Here we are. After all the messes and confessions to the scars that we never really learned as ours. And if our world comes tumbling down, never will forgive myself for moving out. You're the one you are. I'm just singing it. It's a song called Honeybee. Or, yeah, Honeybee. I was like, I saw these, and I was listening to a song. It's on my YouTube. In my YouTube playlist. Music playlist. Honeybee. I'm gonna sing to you, Honeybee, because you're buzzing and you're cute and you make me happy. That sounds weird. It shouldn't be doing. Shouldn't be buzzing. Stop buzzing right now. Stop it. Bad bee. Bad honeybee. Mr. Sheep. You know, it's kind of like realistic-ish what sheep look like, but in this natural texture pack, sheep kind of look ugly to me. I'm like, why are you so ugly, sheep? Or sheep's like, stop making fun of me. This is such a, I love, this is my favorite part of my world. Cherry blossoms and flowers. And walk over here and I made this little heart-shaped flowers garden spot. Made alliums and orange tulips. It's got alliums that don't grow around here naturally, you know? We made a garden of everything. Change songs. What's gonna happen? I hope I end up still living and staying in Coleman. I don't want to change churches or anything. If I end up having to move somewhere, I want it to be too far away that I can't drive to my church that I'm at now. Especially since I just joined the men's group. I just joined the men's group. I don't need to live 20 minutes away. So take me away. Watch it from myself every single day. Set my world on fire. Set my world on fire. I don't know what I'll do without you. Make me smile as I did you again. Life is great and let it go away. And moments are sad, I can't go through it. Set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till I grow. Tell me what's there, take me away. Want you for myself every single day. Set my world on. Set my world on fire. No, it's drowned. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get back in the water. Alright, fine, drones. Fine. I'll let you live this time. Let's click on this. It's nice. Does it take to be happy? How many times you have to feel on me? Till you get a chance to meet someone, till you get the chance of someone like you. Yeah, I love this section. It's right here in my world. What's funny is my world is an older world. It was before they added cherry trees, so I had to plant all these trees. It sucks that I couldn't have it naturally, but I did it as best I can to make it work as real looking as possible. Okay. And it looks just like a normal cherry tree forest. I kind of treat it like a park, you know. I got this little sleepy room. This is my favorite part of this scene. Go back. Take me out. I'm okay if I got you. Don't have to stay. We can do what we want to. Just give me a little bit of your heart. Give me a little bit of your heart to me. All of my scars start to heal. When I'm with you, I can't explain how I feel. When I'm with you, just give a little bit of your heart. That's the best part. That's my favorite part. I don't want to turn it. I can't turn it loud, unfortunately, because my stepdad. I'll try to sing it better, guys. Take me away. Okay, if I got you, don't have to stay. We can do what we want to. Just give a little bit of your heart. Give a little bit of your heart to me. And all of my scars start to yellow when I'm with you. I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. Just give a little bit of your heart. Give a little bit of your heart to me. Come give me all your love. Want you to know we can make it together. All we need is each other. Come take my hand, all that I have, and I won't let you go. 'Cause I found all the answers in you. Oh, if only it worked in songs. Like in real life, like it does in songs. It's like, and one of the lines in the song is like, how many times you have to smile and pretend to be happy until you're actually happy, and how many times do you have to be lonely until you meet someone like you, and I'm just like, and it applies to so many people, and I'm just like, God, like, does it ever, like, really happen? I mean, I've sort of seen it happen to other people. Lots of people in my church are married and family and kids, all that stuff. I'm just like, it's like, this is something you really do, right, God? I mean, I felt like you've done it for me. I mean, honestly, I felt that way. Very, very, very much so. The last person. Like an important person. So like God can heal all things, fix all things, and do all things. It's just gonna take time and a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. It's like, alright, God. It's like, I got faith in you. I've had faith in you. I've heard of all the awesome things you've done. That you've done yourself, and you've done through your son Jesus, and you even did through the disciples in the Bible, and then you did that. You've done some of that stuff in real life for people nowadays, and I've heard about it in my church. People getting healed, marriages getting fixed, people finding the one. Just even people that like got divorced. That's the crazy thing. One of the craziest things I ever heard was somebody in our church got a divorce. Two people got married, and they were married for I don't know how many years. Good bit of years. Had kids, everything. And then they just got divorced. Stuff happened. The enemy ate both of their lunches, apparently. And ended up divorced. They were divorced for 10 years. 10 years. I mean, God worked some stuff out in both of them. Changed both of them somehow. And something happened. I mean, I think they still had to be in contact with each other somewhat because of the kids and stuff. But after 10 years, God like worked some things out inside of both of them, changed them both in a way to where when next thing you know, like I think he had to grow up some, mature some, and she had to like get over herself some, and next thing you know, they remarried, and they're back to been married for again the second time for a handful of years, for at least a handful of years. And I'm like, holy crap, you know, like I was like, you don't ever hear, it's like if it wasn't, you don't ever hear that, you don't ever hear that. People getting divorced and then somehow like 10 years later they remarry. I mean, that's, you know, like most people, it's divorce, it's over, you move on, you can marry somebody else. And then maybe you divorce them and move on and marry another person. I mean, so half the time people go through like multiple divorces sometimes. But God showed up, and sometimes like you're divorced and it's, but guess what, I'm God, and we're gonna figure this out. And one day it's gonna be like, surprise, miracle. I mean, to us it sounds like, I know it was kind of a gradual thing for them, all those 10 years. And then they probably had like, I think that 10th year they had a lot of things they went through, reconciling, growing up, considering things, talking things out, figuring things out, and then next thing you know, they're like, yep. And she just realized, yeah, I need to, like, we need to get remarried. I'm like, they said it's a lot of work, but they did it, and it worked out, and it's good. And I'm just like, holy crap. And then they do love each other. It's not just, and there are days where it's all lovey-dovey emotional stuff sometimes. It's not all just, I gotta choose to love this person. Ugh. It ain't like that. There's plenty of times where you're just like, there's times when it's fun. There's times when you have fun. There's times when you feel romantic. There's times where it's hot and heavy. It's beautiful. That's just how it is. But it just can't be like that like every day. It's just not feasible. You're gonna. What was that? Oh my gosh. Must be a cave down here somewhere. I haven't messed around with this area to find out. Hey bees, why are y'all wandering off? Don't be wandering away. Oh gosh, what? Oh, I just saw something weird. What was that? Nope, 2 sheeps. they were making baby sheeps. Oh gosh, I'm being immature. I am immature somewhat. So definitely, like after I talked to Christian counselor I had several appointments for like a whole like spring and summer. And they'd come to find out, like, yeah, I don't really have the maturity of someone my age. I'm definitely a lot younger at heart, younger in the mind, just missed a lot of things when I was a teenager, because of all the bad things that happened in my life and all the neglect. And yeah, I'm definitely, my maturity age is basically about the same as how I look. Last time I tried to go vote, I did vote, obviously, but the primary election, I was wearing my pea coat, and I had shaved, and I had long hair, and I was wearing a beanie because it was kind of misting and showering, but I didn't feel like using an umbrella, so I just threw a beanie on my head to keep my head from getting too wet. And as I was walking across the street to the place to vote, a lady that was from, I'm pretty sure she was younger than me, was standing out front with a guy and lady, and they were out there like handing out flyers or whatever. And the lady saw me walking across the street toward the place, and she looked at me and she said, "Excuse me, sir, are you old enough to vote?" I about died. I was like, "Thank you." Yeah. I'm just like, yep, I definitely don't look anything close to my age. I'm like, I'm not old enough to vote in that lady's eyes, apparently. She's like, "Are you old enough to vote?" I'm like, you don't look old enough to vote. Yeah, technically. I'm not going to tell anybody my age, but I just thought it was funny. I was like, yep, I am indeed old enough to vote. It was hilarious. I have to admit that was so funny. I'm just like, well, and then, but it just reminded me, like the last person that guessed my age, guessed I was like 25. I was like, yep. I was like, thank you God, thank you Jesus, because it's awesome. I mean, there's but I just thought about it, and I was just like, and I look in the mirror and I think about all the, like, multiple times the last several years, people are just like, "How old are you?" You look like you're like 25. You're 27. Yeah, and that's probably about my maturity age. It's about 27, if I really be honest. I'm like, sure, no, I'm gonna go with it. Yep, I sure am. Definitely. That's good. And it makes perfect sense though, because I graduated college when I was 2018, so I'm just like, it's just where my life is. It's how my maturity level is. It's how I look physically. It's how I am in my soul. It's just who I am. How God made me. He did it on purpose. I looked in the mirror and I thought, like, there's a reason, God. Like, I know somebody. One of my best brothers at the men's group. He's like a year and a half younger than me, and he looks like he's freaking. He's gray. He's like gray hair. I'm like, what? How do I look like half my age, and you look like you're about 15 years older than you actually are, 20 years older than you are. Like, you look old. Why do you look old? Like, how are you so gray-haired, but younger? I'm like, well, this is all for a reason. It's God. It's like he's got a plan. He's got a purpose. He's got it all planned out. He knew. I mean, I was telling my counselor this. She said one day, "What do you get from the Bible?" Or let me rephrase it. Something like, "What do you get from God? What kind of revelation from God that feels like it was your revelation specifically for you?" Because everyone gets personal, like if God's a personal God, and everyone, like, he wants a personal relationship with you, and he has some personal things to talk to you about in your life that only apply to you, because you are you. You're not anyone else. And God has specific plans for you. Unique plans. for you. Unique, that no one else can have. And a lot of those sometimes, and a lot of those plans are so unique and different sometimes that not only are they just for you and whoever might be directly involved in your life, but they might be completely just plans that people around you don't even understand and may not even be able to accept. They just won't get it because it's not for them. It's a personal. It's like a personal thing that God has planned just for you because you are you. You are your own person. You are your very unique. Some people, like, I know the world will tell you you're not unique and blah blah blah. Sometimes the world is like wants to throw everyone in a big lump of like we're all just humans, we're all just pathetic, and you have to blend in with society and be like everybody else, and accept this and accept that. And if bad stuff happens to you, oh well. And, if things don't go the way you want, it's because well, it's just not meant for you or something, or blah blah. And it's like, oh, that's all bullcrap. The world doesn't know, doesn't understand that you are unique, you're different. God made you specifically for with a plan and a purpose, and you're gonna have people in your life that are just unique, different, like certain circle of people. You're gonna influence certain people. You're gonna marry a certain person. That only that you and that person can have the kids that you end up having if you have kids, and just I don't know, stuff like that. But anyways, I went on a tangent there, but yeah, that's basically what my counselor was going is like, what about for you, like, because I always would talk to my counselor about God and Jesus and reading the Bible and stuff. And she's like, what has I was like, I know what God, the Bible says about you and about people in general, and we all have some general stuff that God has planned for everybody, but there are some general stuff, like He wants everyone to know His Son, know Him through His Son Jesus, everything like that. And He plans on using us for His purposes, and you're going to bring some glory to God, and you might even lead someone else to Jesus. There's some stuff in the Bible, and there's stuff where He says, don't do this, and do this, and do that, and don't do this, and don't do that. It's just, but those are just like words of wisdom, basically, like, so that we're not, basically, it's all like the things He says don't do, or because He doesn't want you to get hurt. And the things He says do this, it's because He knows you'll find life in it. That's pretty much it. But that's the kind of stuff you find in the Bible, but God, since God's a personal God, He's got something for you, and that's what she was asking, and I didn't really think about it until I guess I never really applied it to myself, like thinking about the personal God. What does God have planned for me? I don't know, but what has God shown me? She's like, what has God showed you? It's only for you. It's only about you. It's only unique to you, or something like that. It's something that you feel like, and then like it's something that's not in the Bible. But it's something that you feel like God's told you about your life, about you individually. Like, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that. And it's personal, kind of like personal revelation kind of thing. Or just something about yourself that you know that, like, God's like, God did this, and He did it for me, and it's specifically for me because that's the way He's planned my life. And I was like, I thought about it for a minute, and I was literally thinking, and yes, I'm finally getting to the point. I was literally thinking, like, my age. Like, literally, I was just thinking my age, looking in, like, all roundabout way to go back to what I was talking about. My age, looking in the mirror and seeing myself and being like, not to be arrogant, but it's not being arrogant. It's just because I look way younger than my age because He knew. He just knew that how my like life would go, the things I would fail at, things that would happen to me, and the lack of like he knew I wouldn't have a dad raising me up to know how to be a man, and he knew I wouldn't get married at a normal age, like at a normal, like everyone else gets married young, pretty young. Well, a lot of people wait nowadays, but then they realize that they shouldn't have, but they realize like by the time they're 30 and they waited, like, oh, I shouldn't have waited, I should have got married while I was still in my 20s. So. But so a lot of people wait at least to mid-20s, late 20s, and sometimes 30s, I don't know, just depending how it looks for people, but some people, I mean, I'm just saying, well, other people wait on purpose, and then sometimes they end up waiting more than they wanted, but I didn't wait on purpose. It's just, God knew that, like, the right one wouldn't come from me until later. And I feel like that was what I told my counselor. Like, I feel like he made me look young and think young and act young, and it made me like go through college when I was older, and pretty much spend like, I was in college, I changed my major, so I had to be in college like 8 years basically. So I spent like all my lifetime, all my brotherhood with brothers and hanging out with just Christians or anybody, and friends and stuff, was always with like people that were like, you'd say they were all younger than me, a good bit younger than me. And most people, and some people would be like, and a lot of people wouldn't understand. Most people don't. They don't understand. That's why I was like, this is a personal thing between me and God. It was all part of His plan, and it's perfect. It's going to work out exactly how He planned it to. How He planned it. Like, I've got nothing, like, I can't say I don't have nothing in common. Absolutely nothing in common with people my age. It's like I have lots of brothers and sisters kind of closer to my age that I love and I care about, and we talk. But I can't relate to them outside of, like, God and Jesus and stuff, and just normal, like, how's work and how's the weather, you know, like, are you enjoying this weather, you know, how's your walk with God and Jesus, like, you know, just the normal, other than, do you like sports? I like sports, like, the guys, you know, the guys, and women, it's like, I might be like, hey, what's your favorite flower, just randomly, even though it could be, like, any older woman, but usually, like, older women don't talk to me unless they're already married. You can feel it normally. It seems like, I don't know, not much, but older women are like, they're okay with me when they're already married and settled and safe. You know, they feel safe, but like, it's okay to talk to him because my husband, I already got a husband, so, you know, so I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna ever try to ask out a married woman, so it's absolutely called adultery. I mean, you have to do stuff technically for it to be adultery, but even thinking about it is adultery too. But yeah, so I don't know, another tangent there. Let's just go down some rabbit holes, rabbit trails. Yeah, older people. Yeah, I'm like, hey, I got nothing to talk to. Like, oh, they're like, yeah, I'm taking care of the kids, blah, 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 my son, and my business is going pretty good, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, that's nice. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. Yay! I don't know what else to say about that, because I can't relate at all. I don't have a wife, I don't have a kids, I don't own my own business, you know, and even if I'm like working a job, you know, which I've had plenty of those, and whenever my bros are just talking about work, I'm just like, To be honest, I am like a younger person. I'm just like, this is so boring. I don't want to talk about work like all the time. Like, wow, work, family. God, Jesus. I'm like, God and Jesus, yes. The rest of it, I can't relate. I don't have kids. I don't know how to relate to that. Don't have a wife. I don't know how to relate to that. But I know, like, I've been around them enough to where I've figured out the, like, some of the truths behind all that stuff, and like marriage and kids and all that. And it's like, I hope I'm prepared because I've been around it enough, vaguely, and kind of on the outside of it, looking in. But it's like prayerfully, that means like at least like have an idea, like, oh, marriage should be like this, compromise and commitment and love, and just respecting each other and sharing. And if you gotta argue and fight about something, just get it all out over with, and don't dwell on it and kill each other. And, I mean, you can kind of fight a little bit, but don't like dwell on it and hold it in and build up a bitterness. Can't be fighting all that, like, even if you do fight some, don't be holding it, but like get it all out and get it figured out. Don't ever just fight a little or not fight at all and just get really mad over something and then just bottle it up and not give it to them, not figure it out with them, and refuse to give it to God or Jesus at the same time. And then you're just like, yep, it's just gonna build up, and one day you're gonna explode. And it's like, everyone's gonna be like, you're gonna get in such a big fight that you almost divorce each other, and just, nope, it's not any good. But yeah, other than having a good idea about how it should be, I don't know if I know how to apply it to life. I really don't know. Maybe I'm praying to God that I can, that I figure it out when the day comes. Like, here, God's like, here she is, and like, she's finally back. Anyways, yeah, and the day is here, and I'm like, nope, God, help me be a good man I need to be, and to help me with commitment, help me with love, help me with understanding, and help me with compromise when there's rare occasions when it's a good idea, when it makes sense. That was a massive lag. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, like older people, that's like how it, like most of the time it's what all they talk about. And I'm just like, and yeah, I react with. Sometimes I literally react. Yeah, that's kind of boring. I don't have no way of being. It's like, do I wish to have that in common? Yeah, somewhat, yes, I do, of course, but at the same time, I'm like, I guess I'm like sitting here streaming Minecraft. I'm streaming Minecraft. They're taking care of their kids are in bed. Everybody's in bed right now in their family. I'm up all night. Not all night, but still. Streaming some Minecraft. And I like streaming Minecraft. And I know there's some people that I've known that liked me streaming Minecraft anyway. That important person wanted me to stream Minecraft multiple times. It's like, when are you going to stream again? You should stream. I'm like, okay, I will. Just for you. Yeah, I got more in common with like hang out at the local coffee shop that's involved with our church off and on. Now that it's like at a new one, hang out there quite a decent amount. And I have more in common with like the college age people that got like working there than I do anybody my age at all. I mean, they're still in college. Some of them are in college. I think a few of them are. I mean, a few of them are like graduated and already out of college already. But one of them like was out of college. Now they're back in college. I'm like, oh, okay. It's like I hear that. I understand that. It's like been there, done that. I just got like 10,000 times more in common with them. I can talk to them and laugh with them, and it's just fun. I just walk in there and they see me and they're like, "Hey, Adam," and I come in there and say something, and they start. Half the time they're like kind of hanging out and stuff because it's kind of quiet. And there's not a lot of business. And I just come in and say something funny and get them laughing, and they start saying some real funny stuff, and it's hilarious. Yeah. What's this? I like this. I want to sing this. I think if I got you, don't have to stop. You can do what you want to. Do maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe everything will work out. And I'll just be like, me and her will just run away. And get out of this one horse town. We still got God and Jesus. We'll just go enjoy God and Jesus somewhere else. I don't know, maybe I'll just not in the middle of like nowhere, completely in the middle of nowhere. The country is okay, but if I'm like a million miles away from the church I'm gonna go to, and the best grocery store, and getting to Walmart or something, it takes me like an hour to get to town and go pay the bills, or yeah, it's rough. I don't know if I'm into that. I don't mind being like 10 minutes away, maybe. But definitely not. If they're like, we don't have internet out here, yeah, I'm like, I'm done. We're out. Sorry, peace. See ya. It's over. How am I supposed to stream Minecraft without internet? All up the skies today, when I'm with you, I can't explain how I feel when I'm with you. What's your new song? I hope this isn't. I mean, I guess I should mention that, like, my internet is. It might not be going for a little while. Because I'm, like, kind of behind them on Blue at the moment, so. This might be I don't know how often I'll be streaming in the near future, but I will again, honestly. Might be a little while before I do it again. had streamed in a while. Like before this, I'd streamed some Rocket League. That was probably like a, I don't know, was that like a month ago? I can't remember. It's not really sure. You know, since the person that would watch my streams most of the time hasn't really, I don't know if they've been watching them on like the last few ones or not. They've had some views, but I don't know from who. I don't know, maybe just random people at this site later. It might have been to somebody important. I don't know. Let's go to the cross. Jump off the bridge and go. It's Fox. It's a fox. It's a fox. It's a fox. What's up, little buddy? Foxes are cool. Yeah, another fox. Like that. Roost. Oh, he's stuck in there. He's stuck on. There you go, buddy. Helped you. Or not. Didn't help you. Are you carrying something? Are you bouncing? Are you happy? He's carrying something. He's got a treat in his mouth or something. He just squeaked at me. He made the fox squeak sound. He did what the fox said. What? Huh? Huh? What? What's happening? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, the fox is getting knocked. Bad dog. Oh no, the fox. Bad dog. You're done, doggy. How dare you? It's not a wolf. I was a wolf, Adam. Well, bad wolf then. Poor fox. I tried to save the fox. I'm sorry, I couldn't save it, guys. I couldn't. I punched him. Punched him a couple of times. Tried to stop him. But I couldn't save the fox. Sad. If you hurt me, that's okay, baby. No words. Just hold me, and I will never let you down. It's okay. I haven't streamed in so long. It's been forever since I have, and I'm streaming at kind of awkward time. It's not on the weekends, so middle of the night. Yeah. It's okay. Everything's okay. You guys got this. Can't believe I said all that stuff on stream. Well, nobody's gonna watch it, so I guess it's okay. Oh gosh, switch songs on me, and I didn't want it to. It's such a hard thing. I'm listening to this song that's playing. It's like a song called "This Feeling," and it's talking about a guy really wanting to be with a girl, and loving them with their heart, and then the girl really wants to be with a guy, and the girl really loves him with all her heart, but everyone says no, you can't be together. And then the whole song's about them. Everyone telling them, like, nope, don't, nope. Think with your head and not that thing in your chest, and that heart. And that's really tough, because the Bible does say that the heart is wicked, but deceitful, but at the same time, it's like, and you gotta be careful, but at the same time, you gotta, that's why love is also a choice, and it's not just emotions, and sometimes you just realize, sometimes it's just someone that's, eventually, someone's the one. That's all I say. It's not just a choice. Like, there is some feelings generally involved first. Like, if they're not the one, then there's never going to be any feelings. And you might as well never bother to begin with. But if there's feelings and you can make the choice, and then you realize, I want to keep making the choice, and I keep wanting to make a choice, and I keep wanting to make a choice. And it's not just feelings. The feeling, like, started it. But then you make the choice, and the choice didn't. And you made the choice, and then the choice was like, I'm not going to change this choice. Ever. And as long as that person, like, proves that, like, going to be a faithful person to you, and not a jerk, or cheater or something like that, then those I'm tired of ads. Why is my YouTube? I have ad blocker, but it's not working. But it's tough, because it's like, once you find the one, it's just, you're gonna, you'll know, and gotta work it all out, and you'll just know it'll work out, and there's gonna be feelings, and you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna be romantic, and there's gonna be hot and heavy, and the hot and heavy is gonna be there. That's just how it is. It works. But then you do have to make the choice of head to it sometimes, because that's what keeps the faithfulness comes from, when all the overwhelming feelings aren't there all the time, and then you still choose to be faithful and stuff. That's when the real love, when you know it's the real thing, it's the real one. So yeah, just sucks waiting, and sucks making mistakes, and having to wait some more and wait for God to fix it. It's like there's so many weird cliche things around love, but it happens. A lot of the when it's the one, those things, some of those cliche things actually work out and do happen. I mean, it's all God and each other, in both of you making the choice for each other. Especially matters if God's plans involved in part of it, and you can't run from it. If it's really God's plan, you can try to run all you want, you can try to get away, you can fight it. You can go the other direction. You can go after the wrong person over and over again. But then the other person always comes back, and there's always them there, and you're always thinking about it, and you can't stop. You miss them and stuff, and even if you don't want to, it makes you mad. I don't want to miss that person. Get out of here. I need to move on. I want to move on and get on, and I am going to move on, and I am going to do other things with other people. Screw all this God's plan stuff. But God's plan is going to happen anyways. If you believe, if you call yourself a believer, then His plan is going to work. And if you make a mistake, maybe your pride will get in the way, and you just keep making more mistakes on top of the first mistake, or maybe just other people are in the way, and who knows. So, you just gotta keep waiting, and you gotta go. Don't be mad at God. Don't be mad at the person as long as they didn't cheat on you or abuse you or something. Neglect you, just stop running from God and get mad at God and mad at the person, and just figure it out and accept it. Sure, go do what you gotta do in the meantime, but just accept it. Accept God's plan. It's gonna happen, even if you don't want it to happen. If you don't care about God's plan, get out of here. God's plan, God cares about you. You can run off, and you'll figure it out eventually. When everything else doesn't work, when nothing else works right, no one else makes you happy. It's alright. That person, God's plan, that person will be waiting for you. That person will forgive you. And it'll be, when you come back, when you go back, and it'll be fine. You have to work through it some, and but you might have to work through trust issues a little bit and stuff, but that'll all work out. If the bandit broke the peace, took the lock but lost the key. Guess I'll set you free. Hope you found a place to sleep. I know you're bound to think of me. You can come home to me when you're ready. I left the gate unlocked for you. Till then I'm singing out smoke signals, hoping I see yours too. When the dust is settled again, and there's left to go for. If you're feeling small, when it's heavy on your chest, and you think there's nothing left, you can come home to me when you're ready. I left the gate unlocked for you. Till then I'm sending out smoke signals, hoping I see yours too. I like it. I listen to a lot of worship music a lot of times, but sometimes I listen to like songs that fit my mood. Mostly love songs or upbeat songs or melancholy songs, I guess. Well, Looks like I've been streaming like over 100 minutes, almost 2 hours. I don't think anyone's even joined. Oh well. It's between me and the internet god and maybe somebody else later. Up to God. But I'm gonna say too bad you say. I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Anybody that watches later, thanks for joining. Even if not, oh my god, listen to this and it's just out there and it's whatever. I appreciate it one way or the other. Just feel like sharing my thoughts. And my feelings a little, I guess. But anyways, I appreciate everybody and everybody. Good night. God bless. SuperSirianRigel.